Failure is not an option. Or is it? You probably heard of that before. Failure is not an option. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Yesterday, my daughter was stuck on the freeway for maybe 6 or 7 hours. And so anyway, long story short, it was because failure was an option for this man that basically wanted to end his life and drag the police into it. And they had to stop the whole freeway in Oceanside, Highway 5. Check it out on the news. You probably saw it. If you haven't, go ahead and Google it. You're probably watching this video, have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, failure was an option for that guy. He wanted to quit. Yep, I just did my workout. But check it out, guys. You know, I have failed many times myself. It's because I chose to quit. I mean, this one right here, Go Ruck, dude, that was an insane event. I did this big challenge and I prepped so much for that. You know, check it out. It's Go Ruck, GORUCK. Mad props to the military folks that do this on a day-to-day basis. I paid for it and try to get my thrill. I did, but I failed. I decided to quit, man. It was one of those things that I trained a lot. The only thing I didn't train for or didn't quite prep for was I overdid it on supplements and caffeine because I was wanting to jack myself up before the race, and it dehydrated me, to the point where I was cramping big time. I lost so much fluid. I was maybe, 6 miles into it, and it was quarter or something like that. It's been so long ago. But that Go Ruck challenge, I quit. I called a taxi and, head between my legs, went back home, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. There's other races I've done. I've done Tough Mudder. I've done Spartan. I've done, 1 year I did 13 half marathons in 1 year. But this one I failed. And I'll tell you what, failure is an option, guys. It is. But I'll tell you what, as long as I'm alive, as long as God gives me the grace to wake up, I'm going to be grateful and I'm going to keep pushing. And so should you. That man that wanted to end his life yesterday, that's pretty sad. Part of it was mental illness. They were saying, I didn't get all the details as of Sunday today. But man, if you're listening to this, I'll tell you what, I've been around that neighborhood where you want to just end it all. And it's not a pretty place to be. Thank God I kept my faith and I kept persevering, and God has blessed me in many other ways. And it's not just finances, guys. Sometimes you think success is all tied around finances and stuff, but don't do that. Because there's other ways that could make you happy and should make you happy. Where don't just make your life and equate success to finances and money and all that. Make it around influencing lives and helping people out. Because I'll tell you what, once you reach that stage of this Maslow hierarchy of needs called self-actualization, that's an ultimate place to be. So if you want to check that out, check out self-actualization, Maslow's law. Because a lot of people are just equating life to the very basic needs of, hey, I got to get by, I got to get money, I got to pay the bills, I got to pay the rent. That's not what it's all about, folks. So, yeah, continue to watch my channel, continue to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm just going to keep dropping gold, guys. I have a lot of wisdom. I've been at it a long time. I had a lot of coaches, a lot of mentors, a lot of masterminds, in upwards of over $300,000. Yes, believe it or not. you know, and I keep learning. I keep hiring coaches. I'm working with some of the best right now, and I know there's always room to grow, and there's always room for you to grow. Again, just don't think that your life should be about money and stuff. Okay, please don't, because I've been there, done that, and once upon a time, it was all about that. And then, you know, 2008 to 2010, when that mortgage meltdown happened, man, that was when like I said, it came that close to like ending it all, and just, you know, kind of giving up like that one dude. But I kept the faith, and that's what kept me alive and keeps me alive today. All right, take care. God bless. I thought I'd bring that up today. You know, I wear this with pride, because sometimes the failures in life is where you learn the most. All right, take care. God bless. See you later, alligator, and talk to you soon.